And I'm excited about this one because I'm obsessed with Anchor Hocking. Have you priced Anchor Hocking in your grocery stores? Because I did recently, and one that was maybe a little bit bigger than this. One, I want to say it was $25. It might have even been more. But it's such a great brand. We love how easy it is to take the lids on and off, that TrueSeal that really just makes life easy. And these are the sculpted glass. Look at how thick the glass is. I really beg of you to throw away all your plastic storage because it is, you know why it's staining, right? It's like it's absorbing all the flavors, the colors, and anytime you put plastic into your microwave, just think about what's going on in there. It's what got me to change everything in my kitchen. I have nothing now but Anchor Hocking because we've been selling it and offering it for many years, and our prices are, even on a regular day, our prices are better than anywhere you're gonna find in retail. But what we're offering today, and this is our next today special, we've got all the colors, which I'm amazed because we never do. They always sell so quickly. So take a quick look. You are getting a 10-piece collection, meaning you're getting 5 of the 6-cup round or square sculpted containers. You can choose any one of the choices. We've got red, white, take a look at the colors: red, white, sage, navy, light pink, and mineral blue. Our guest Tracy Kane is in the house, and I saw her over here prepping and preparing what looks to be a taco bar eventually.
Oh yes, we have quite the spread today. But guess what? Did you know that we've never had these on before?
The rectangulars?
Yes, well, the sculpted rectangular. The only airing we had was at 1 o'clock this morning. So these are brand new here at HSN, and guess what? They're exclusive here too. You cannot buy this set anywhere else in the country.
Well, how cool are we?
I know, and then to have that incredible price on top of it. And guess what? This is Anchor Hocking. So this is still that same high quality glassware. You know it, you love it. Thick, high quality, still made in the USA. We've been around since 1905. This is your grandmother's glassware. And guess what? This is not just like your one-trick pony of food storage. This is, you're going to use this in your microwave, your dishwasher, your freezer, refrigerator, your oven up to 425 degrees. And then we also have that TrueSeal lid. So we don't only just have the TrueSeal lid on the rounds, but we also have it on the rectangulars. We still have that great tab on there. So that same material that is so easy and pliable to move around, it still flips in and out so that you can get that good cleaning in there, but it also locks in all that freshness.
It does. Nothing can spill, nothing leaks out of these things. I mean, every day I take my lunch to work or dinner to work in my Anchor Hocking. I've got various shapes and sizes, as I'm sure you do too. I love the rectangular shape. I wasn't aware we've never done the sculpted, which is even a prettier presentation. So putting something out like this really does make it a practical and, you know, one of those, and they're just good to look at. So it's really great. And by the way, all the colors are still here if you're just tuning in.
But it was really popular at 1 a.m.
Which one?
So they were all like buzzing. Yes, this whole set is very popular. So
it is.
Definitely like get that pink. It is so yummy. I love it so much.
It's so rare to have the pink. So the pink is an option. You get matching lids: pink, sage, mineral blue, the white, the navy, and the red. Red is always very, very popular. But let's go ahead and talk. And I'm so glad you mentioned something, Tracy. I forgot that it's oven safe to 425.
Yes,
that's a hot oven.
It is. And you know, a lot of bakeware, a lot of glassware, you are not allowed to use it up to that height or that high level. One of the guests here used some non-Anchor Hocking glassware. I'm gonna try to do this and not drop this while I'm doing it. And she was having a get-together. She started baking. It exploded in her oven because you weren't supposed to use it to 425 degrees. But
can you imagine?
People don't advertise that. So unless they're advertising you use it that high, don't put it up that high. Or guess what? Get rid of it and just use Anchor Hocking.
I am so glad that that's part of the package. I mean, and obviously freezer safe, fridge safe, microwave safe, oven safe. I love that you are getting all of this for $29.95. I kid you not, when I saw one piece at $25 at my local store.
Don't you almost like choke? You're like, what are people thinking? Why are they not watching us? Because you could get so much, you get an entire set for that.
You can today, that is for sure. Even normally $39.95 to get all of these pieces is not a price you're gonna see in any of your local stores. So 1,300 gone officially and counting quickly. Item is 7879194. Boy, is this a customer pick. And again, there's various configurations, shapes, sizes that we have on our website. They're all customer picks, Tracy.
I know, every single one, because they're all that same high quality glass, thick. You can depend on this. So what you just saw me doing here, you know your kids are always like, oh, Mom, can you get me that cookie cake for my birthday? And you go to price them and you're like, oh, it's a cookie cake. How much is it gonna be? And you're like, Oh my gosh, I'm spending that much on a cookie cake. Well, guess what? Make it yourself at home in your Anchor Hocking. The 6-cup size here, this will fit an entire brownie box. So you can mix that up, throw it in the oven.
Good to know.
Right? And then you have a whole spread. So easy. We actually did marble brownies here. You can't really see the cream cheese in there too much. A little bit of swirls in there. We mixed it a little too much, but still you get the idea. Have you ever had Watergate salad? Did you have that growing up?
No, what's in there?
So it's whipped cream, and I think it's pistachio pudding, and then there's...
Marshmallows?
She put marshmallows in here. There's crushed pineapple, and we used to always freeze it.
Oh,
we'd have nuts in ours and crush up cherries, and we'd freeze it and eat it kind of like ice cream.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think we did have that growing up. It's just called something different, but
Okay.
that looks great. What is this?
So these are lemon squares.
that's what I thought. One of
right?
my favorites.
So great if you want to have like baked things, even for a breakfast, right? Like, I don't know why. I feel like if there's fruit and a sweet, eat it for breakfast. Also, Anchor Hocking is great for storing your popcorn because of that TrueSeal lid. We made a little Cookie Monster popcorn here with the googly eyes and all the cookies mixed in there. But you can also keep it really fresh because of that TrueSeal lid, locking in the freshness, keeping that air out.
This is the first time ever to do the sculpted rectangular shaped storage containers as a today's special. So we didn't do a 5-piece set. We're going big. We're going 10.
Yeah.
You want these. And by the way, when you're not using them, they store inside of each other. Like in my cabinet, if you open my drawers, this is like how I stack the lids underneath, all the same shapes that nest right inside of each other. So it's really, really handy that way. This is just 2. We could do all 5 of them and they would all nest. I'm just going to give you an example like this, right?
Right.
So that one's full, but you know what I'm saying. So look at all these yummy things.
Okay, so let's talk about 24 hours in your Anchor Hocking. This is what we did for
24
you to give you
hours.
an idea. So a lot of people
Okay.
like to meal prep. You want to save time. You know, back to school's coming quick. So let's start out with your breakfast. You can make your egg scramble, throw in some cheese, some veggies. Then you can warm this up in the microwave. You can actually bake your eggs, so almost like a little frittata type thing.
Okay.
Then you'll close that up with your TrueSeal lid. Then we're going to lunch. Well, guess what? We're having leftover pizza for lunch, and this shape is so perfect for the triangles of pizza. You know how you're always wrapping it and the ends pop out, you use foil, and then the crust is stale?
It's all
well,
up,
not
yeah.
with your Anchor Hocking. It's all sealing up there. Oh, kids are coming home. They need a snack. We took the 1-cup container of one of our other sets, filled that with some ranch dressing and the cut up veggies. So this is all ready for the kids to snack on when they get home.
That's really good. I love that.
Or, you know, like for me, I start making dinner at 5 and I'm starving at 5. So I'm in the cabinet like getting chips. And then I'm like, why did I do that? Well, if you have this, put this out as like a little appetizer for your family.
Good idea.
And that's what you're snacking on. Then we go to dinner. We made a zucchini lasagna. Again, you can bake this up to 425 degrees. That cheese is gonna get nice and brown and gooey. Again, maybe that's, you know, you wanna use part of it for dinner and then you wanna take the rest of it for lunch. You can warm that up in your microwave. And I just want you to notice how these are all stacking
It's
and
only 4
saving
of
up
them and you're getting an extra.
so much space. Well, of course we wouldn't miss out on dessert. And we have a s'mores dessert there with some chocolate pudding and marshmallows and chocolate chips in there. And you're gonna put that in. So if you have a small refrigerator, look at how these stack up in your refrigerator. They take up very little space.
And they look great. I don't know if we have this, the fridge
do.
filled.
Of course we do.
I mean, it's a little thing, but I like having an organized fridge. I
Yes.
put everything facing forward, and I'm very kind of anal about this. But look at how they stack. It's a beautiful way for leftovers, but the fact you can actually use this as bakeware, on top of it, then storing your food.
Exactly, and we actually did meal prep here. So, you know, a lot of people like to make their meals ahead, right? So you don't have to think about your lunch for the week. So in here, I think we have some salmon and some veggies. You can make your salads. There you go, right? So instead of spending all that money on those prepared meals when you go to the store or you're doing those mail order things, make it yourself. You know the ingredients, you know what you're putting in there, and you're saving yourself time by doing your prep ahead.
I tell you what, this is one great today's special, especially that we have all the colors. It is so rare that I'm out here with Tracy with more than 2 colors.
I know.
Because everything sells so fast. I'm like, well, we got the 1 color left. Right now we have all of them. The beautiful pink, which is that soft, pretty pink. The sage green is like a minty green. Actually, it's very much a sage. This is just the color of the lid. Everybody gets the same sculpted base in the rectangular shape, and they are all 6-cup capacity. There's your soft pink. Our favorite. Here's the ice blue or the mineral blue. I have this, I have white. We have the navy. I don't have that, but I do have red. I've got a multitude of colors. To me, it's kind of fun having the rainbow of colors because of all the different shapes and sizes we have. If you need more, we've got more on hsn.com. Like I said, this is a today's special, which is a wonderful price. Retail of what you'd spend here, over $72 that you're doing today for only $29.95. So I'm delighted that it's here, and the sculpted in the round, yes.
Sculpted in the round, but I also want you to see, if you already have these, look at how beautiful these sit together. So we have just upped your game of serveware. So think about the holidays and, you know, cooking ahead, and then you're just taking your TrueSeal lid off, and this is what your table is going to look like. I mean, it looks like a beautiful cut glass bowl and a cut glass baking dish, right? So everything looks so nice, and yet it's so easy. At the end of that holiday, you're just putting your lids on and putting it in the refrigerator and not worrying about...
Well, there's some of the additional sizes and shapes that we've got. 849205, that's for a 4-piece sculpted glass. Those are the rounds, right?
Correct. So those are the 7, yes, those are 7-cup rounds. That's exactly what I'm holding here, but you're going to get 2 glass bowls, 2 lids.
And these are cute because it's 2 different sizes.
Yes. So these actually are measuring cups. So it's a 1 cup and also a 2 cup. And you can see all the measurements on the side. So those little grooves that you see, those are actually the measurements on there.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. They're great for if you want to like prep ahead to bake, or I love making salad dressings in them because you could just measure your olive oil, you measure your vinegar or whatever your acid, and then you put your lid on and you shake it up.
Nothing can leak out of these things either. I've tried. I mean, I've been using Anchor Hocking, nothing but Anchor Hocking, since I think the year we started offering it here at HSN. And I know you'll feel the same, and I do mean it when I say get rid of the plastic.
Yes.
You know, it's just not good. It's not good for us. It's not good for the environment. It cracks, it chips, it stains. It's not good to put into a microwave because all the whatever.
Yeah. And it's a one-trick pony. It's taking up space in your cabinets, and it's not doing anything else. But you're putting your food in there, and then you're feeling terrible at yourself when you go to eat out of it because it's stained and disgusting.
You know it's not good for you. It's just, ugh.
So we set up a nacho bar here. This is actually what I do at my family because everybody likes their nachos a little different. And because you can put these into the oven up to 425 degrees, you can get that cheese to melt really nicely. And then we all eat right out of our own Anchor Hocking. And if we don't finish it, we have our lid to pop on, put in your refrigerator.
That's a good idea.
Isn't that great?
That's a really cool idea. Ooh, those are some massive.
I know, those are, I love a little heat on mine. But isn't that great? And then you can, you know, put your lid on afterwards. And actually, if you have a dry erase marker, say mine. Don't touch, it's mine.
You know, I use those markers all the time because I always make things ahead of time, like soups and stews, and I put them in the freezer. But you have to like mark what it is because you forget. You're like, oh, I'm gonna remember that's a cauliflower cashew soup. No, you don't.
Yeah, right. Or you both put your leftovers in the fridge. You're like, wait, was this one yours or was this one mine? So now you just put mine.
No, and by the way, white. Did I show you? Yes, I did show you the white. We have a sage green, soft pink, mineral ice blue, white, navy, and red. But you get all 5 of these 6-cup capacity sculpted rectangular shapes with the lids all included, under $30, unheard of. This is available 879194. Are we going to be seeing another airing of this later on today?
Yes, we have an airing late tonight.
Late tonight.
Yeah, so you have like a little bit of time to make your decision, but I wouldn't wait too long because the pretty colors, they always run out. So we usually we always buy more in red because that's our most popular color typically. So the pink, the greens, the white, they disappear so quickly.
Especially that pink. That seems to be like...
I'm obsessed with the pink.
I am too.
I don't know why it took us so long to do it, but... I'm glad we did.
We got it, and it's another option that you've got. So if you want to read reviews because you're still not convinced, please remember what you said. 1906 is when this company started.
1905, yeah.
1905.
Yeah.
And it's still going strong, still made in the U.S.
Yeah, and we've been here at HSN, I think, for about 6 years. So that tells you something that every host here has a story about Anchor Hocking. I don't think that there's a host that doesn't own any Anchor Hocking now.
I couldn't agree more.
It.
I know. It changes everything. My guy, Tracy, my guy's name is Tracy. Your name is Tracy. But
it's a good name.
When he found out we were doing Anchor Hocking, he was the funniest thing. He was so excited. I'm like, he's like a hippie. I'm like, wow, that was just the cutest thing.
It's because it's the glassware,
right? I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you can see right here, what you're seeing is actually our factories here in Ohio. This is where we manufacture. And what's really cool about Anchor Hocking is they're always staying on top of the trends. They're watching what's happening, what do we need to have out there for you, and we're always reacting to that. So you wanted we saw how you reacted to the sculpted bowls. Well, of course, we need the sculpted rectangulars to go side by side. I mean, why not have the whole set?
Yeah, it's just
Right?
it really is a game changer. You'll love it. None of mine have even broke after all these years.
Mine
6
either.
years later.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, and I've dropped them. Don't tell. I mean,
I know.
don't do that
Don't
on
do
purpose,
that, but-
yeah, I have. Full barbecue setup, which is great. You can stick your cornbread in the oven.
Bake it.
You know, make your pulled barbecue chicken and then warm it up in your Anchor Hocking here. And so easy when the barbecue is done, you put your TrueSeal lid on and you put it away.
Thank you for being here. So appreciate
Thank you.
I've got new ideas on hand. Thank you. I'm going to do the whole
good.
taco bar situation.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And put
so fun for a
mine.
party. Yeah.